In the high, frozen latitudes of North America, where winds carve out icy valleys and mountains stand as eternal monuments, lies a land shaped by extremes, the vast and untamed Canada. Among seemingly endless forests and lakes as clear as the sky that gazes upon them, this nation holds a wild beauty that defies time. Here, the white of the snow blends with the deep green of the conifers, creating landscapes that seem to have emerged from an ancient dream. On this journey, we open the doors to one of the largest territories ever granted to nature. We invite you to traverse the most remote regions of Canada, where every sound, every shadow, every breath of wind tells an ancient story. This is wild Canada. With more than 10 million square kilometers, Canada is the second largest country in the world, and perhaps one of the most diverse in landscapes and climates. Its immensity encompasses everything from polar rigor to the mild warmth of the prairies, from modern cities to the absolute silence of the tundra. In the west, the Rocky Mountains slice the sky with their snow-capped peaks. They are natural walls, guardians of hidden valleys, deep forests, and lakes of a hypnotizing blue. At every turn, nature displays its grandeur with silent humility. Moving towards the center of the country, the prairies open up into endless horizons. Golden fields sway with the wind like a vegetal ocean. These are fertile lands where time seems to slow down and the sky never ends. Further east, the ancient and serene Appalachian Mountains stretch their forms, softened by centuries of erosion. Rivers cut through the mountains like the arteries of a living body, winding between ancient trees and silent valleys, where history whispers in every stone. In the extreme north, the tundra reigns, a vastness of ice and solitude where life challenges the laws of nature. It is here, in this endless white desert, that rare species find refuge, a world apart where time bends to eternity. And among these natural wonders, a jewel of power and majesty stands out: the Niagara Falls. Embedded on the border between Canada and the United States, they are more than an attraction. They are a visceral spectacle. Divided into three main falls, their waters roar with the force of 1,000 thunderstorms. The Horseshoe Falls, the most extensive and dramatic, pour a colossal volume of water that raises pillars of mist and turns the air into dancing vapor. Nearby, the American Falls and the delicate Bridal Veil Falls complete this scene of raw strength and gentle beauty. It is on this stage that nature reveals its purest, wildest, untamed, and eternal face. The American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls are on the United States side, separated from the majestic Horseshoe Falls by the course of the Niagara River. This stunning region offers a variety of activities that appeal to all visitors, from thrilling boat rides that spike adrenaline to moments of pure tranquility at lookouts providing unforgettable views. The Canadian wildlife impressively reveals the country's enormous ecological and geographical diversity. Now, we invite you to embark on a journey to discover some of the most emblematic animals inhabiting these vast and wild lands. In the immense boreal and Arctic regions of Canada, the majestic polar bear reigns as the largest terrestrial carnivore on the planet. Adapted to extreme cold, its body is covered with dense fur and a thick layer of fat, protecting it against the freezing Arctic climate. Interestingly, polar bear fur is not entirely white as many believe. Each strand is hollow and transparent, reflecting light to create the illusion of whiteness. During summer, exposure to sunlight and dirt can tint their fur with yellowish tones. The town of Churchill in Canada is globally recognized as the polar bear capital. In the autumn, hundreds of these creatures migrate to the region, drawn by the seals concentrated in Hudson Bay. At the heart of this vast territory of boreal forests and extensive wetlands, a giant whose presence commands respect lives on: the moose. The largest deer in North America, the moose appears on the horizon as a living legend. Its enormous, flat antlers resemble branches of ancient trees, not just tools for defense, but also symbols of strength and allure during mating season. When winter bids farewell and spring announces its arrival, the moose feeds on the vegetation sprouting from the rich, moist lands, living on a diet as varied as its habitat. The north of Canada is a land where nature reveals itself in its purest and most majestic form. Here, the Arctic tundra stretches as far as the eye can see, a vegetation that defies extreme cold over a frozen ground that holds ancient secrets. Encompassing the regions of Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut, the north of Canada, is a vast, untamed wilderness marked by astonishing locales. The Arctic tundra, Rocky Mountains, and ice-carved fjords create a dramatic and inspiring environment where nature reigns supreme. The Mackenzie Mountains, with their deep valleys and sharp peaks, and the Arctic Cordillera, with its ancient glaciers, beckon adventurers to explore surreal places. One of the most captivating spectacles of this land is the Aurora Borealis. Imagine the night sky being painted with strokes of green, purple, and red lights, dancing in a symphony of colors. This enchanting phenomenon attracts people from all over the world, eager to witness this celestial magic. In summer, the northern Canada experiences the midnight sun, a natural spectacle where the sun remains visible for 24 hours, creating a day that seems endless. Amid the icy territory of northern Canada, Indigenous cultures such as the Inuit, Dene, and Gwich'in preserve an ancestral wisdom passed down through generations. For Indigenous peoples, the bison was a source of food, clothing, and tools, and held deep spiritual significance. On cold winter nights, when the prairies are covered in ice and snow, bison use their massive shoulders and necks to dig through the snow for the grass that sustains them. They do not merely survive the winter, they face the season with a tenacity that defies the harshest conditions. Interestingly, what few know is that bison are known for behavior that seems almost mystical. When a storm approaches and the skies darken, bison stand to face the freezing wind, resisting the icy gale with a calm known only to nature. Instead of fleeing, they confront the storm head-on, as if understanding that the strength of nature is something to be respected but never feared. We now head towards the Great Lakes, a natural wonder located on the border between Canada and the United States. They represent the largest system of freshwater lakes on the planet. This majestic set consists of 5 main lakes, each with its own beauty and importance. Together, they play a crucial role not only in the environment, but also in the economic and social life of the region. Lake Superior, the largest and deepest of the 5, enchants with its clear waters and stunning views. It is a true freshwater colossus, offering a grand and peaceful scene that stretches to the horizon. Its shores are dotted with forests and small villages, completing a natural panorama that seems to have leapt from a movie screen. Lake Huron, a true natural treasure, is famous for hosting the world's largest freshwater archipelago, the Manitoulin Islands. The lake features islands with landscapes ranging from idyllic beaches to virgin forests, offering a unique diversity of ecosystems and attractions. We spot Lake Michigan, the shallowest of the Great Lakes and the only one entirely within the United States. It is renowned for its broad golden sand beaches and lively outdoor activities. Lake Ontario, meanwhile, plays a vital role as a navigation route, connecting the Great Lakes to the St. Lawrence River. Lawrence River, This lake not only facilitates the transport of goods and people, but also houses major urban centers like Toronto. The Great Lakes are not just a natural wonder, but also essential pillars for industry, transportation, fishing, and tourism. The Atlantic coast of Canada is a paradise for nature lovers. Comprised of the provinces of Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick, these areas offer national parks, natural reserves, and breathtaking landscapes. Nova Scotia, located on the Atlantic Peninsula, is a true treasure of natural beauty and cultural traditions. Its capital, Halifax, stands out as a vibrant center of art, music, and gastronomy, and hosts the Halifax Harbor, one of the largest natural harbors in the world. The province of Nova Scotia is famous for its charming fishing villages, like Lunenburg and Peggy's Cove. The beaches of Nova Scotia, such as the famed Lawrencetown Beach, are a surfer's paradise. The natural beauty of the coast, with its dramatic cliffs and lush landscapes, makes the experience even more unforgettable. The Cabot Trail, one of the world's most famous scenic routes, winds along the coast, revealing panoramic views of mountains, forests, and the vastness of the Atlantic Ocean. Deep fjords, rugged mountains, and wild regions transform Newfoundland and Labrador into a unique destination for nature enthusiasts. At every turn, there is a new discovery. From small villages to inhospitable areas, the island offers an authentic and unforgettable experience. The wildlife of Newfoundland is a spectacle in itself, with humpback whales, orcas, and various species of seabirds. The icebergs, breaking off from glaciers, are one of the island's greatest attractions, creating a cinematic environment. Known for its spectacular landscapes ranging from snow-covered mountains to tundras and deep fjords, Gros Morne National Park in Newfoundland is a major highlight of the province and is also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Prince Edward Island is a place where life's pace slows down. Upon arrival, one cannot help but marvel at the red cliffs rising over the ocean, contrasting with the seemingly infinite green fields. The island's beaches, with their golden sands, are perfect for long walks, where the sound of waves and the smell of the sea bring peace to anyone. The island changes color and mood with each season. In spring, fields burst with flowers. In summer, days are long and sunny. In autumn, trees don warm tones. And in winter, snow covers everything, creating a spectacle of its own. After crossing the Confederation Bridge, you enter New Brunswick, one of the founding provinces of Canada. Known for its rich history, virgin forests, and sinuous coast, where wild nature meets charming coastal towns. New Brunswick is a destination that enchants the senses. The province presents a rich cultural mosaic, where French and English intertwine, forming a vibrant community. And thus, we reach the end of our incredible journey through Canada. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to our channel for first-hand access to our documentaries. We immensely thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great journey.